Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for some more Pokemon GO content here on the channel. It's actually 6 minutes away until another special update, another special event happens in-game. We're going to check the news right now to get ourselves prepared. There's a few things to talk about as far as news goes. Right here, Delibird and friends return for Pokemon GO Holidays 2018. So starting at 5 o'clock my time, and if you can see the clock, it is 4:54, pretty much right there. We're going to be getting some cool stuff happening. Let's see, the cheer and joy of holidays coming to our Pokemon GO. Delibird returns for the holidays. Starting today, Ice-type Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild, including Jinx, Sneasel, Swinub, Snorunt, Spheal, and Snover. A new species from Gen 4, Snover. You can see up in the little picture at the top. Certain other Pokemon are getting into the festivities as well. You may see holiday-ready Pokemon, like Pikachu wearing a festive hat until January 2nd. So the special event from December 18th to January 2nd features ice types will appear more frequently in the wild. Delibird and a Pikachu wearing a festive hat will appear in the wild. Pokemon such as Smoochum, Azurill, and Munchlax, another new one, will have a greater chance of hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. Those are the eggs you get from the gifts. I'm going to headbutt my lamp apparently. So the eggs from gifts might have a new baby Pokemon. And listen to this, earn a free single-use incubator once per day via spinning a photo disc at a Pokestop. Free incubators. Now you only get one use out of it, but it's still more than you have to start with that day, you know. And new items featuring Delibird are now available in the Style Shop. Now bonus activations, you'll gain double candy for catching and transferring Pokemon on December 18th. Up until, I guess, the 22nd, I think, it ends, and then Double Catch Stardust takes over until the 26th, at which point Double Catch Experience Points begins, and then, ending on December 30th, we get Double Incubator Effectiveness that takes us till January 2nd. A lot of special things happening for this holiday update. So we're looking forward to doing some of that. We're going to start doing a little bit of exploration in a little bit. Another update. Attack Form Deoxys is jumping into the EX raids. So we've had the regular form Deoxys, we're now going to get the Attack Form. This Psychic-type mythical Pokemon will be available to challenge beginning with the next cycle of EX raid invitations. Naturally, I'm going to do what I can to try to get myself an EX raid invite. If I do happen to take on an Attack Form Deoxys, I will show you that most definitely. So starting on December 20th is when the Attack Form Deoxys will begin. Alright, and now, today ends Cresselia's reign of terror, I guess, in the legendary level 5 raid battles. Heatran is taking over. One more legendary surprise is coming in 2018. The Fire and Steel type Lava Dome Pokemon is joining raid battle starting today, up until January 15th. So, that's some pretty cool stuff. Now, before everything begins, I'm going to pop into the Style Shop. Let's see what this Delibird style has to show us. What do we see for hats? Nothing. Okay, however, what do we see for glasses? Nothing. Are they actually available yet? They may not be yet available. Let's assume they're not. I'm going to wait until 5 o'clock rolls around, and despite my past experience with such Pokemon, I'm going to go across the street, I'm going to drop some lures, I'm going to use an incense, I'm going to try to lure in as many of these new species as I can. Granted, I don't have the best experience with trying to capture lure and incense Pokemon. I've ranted about them before, but I'm going to be trying to be a lot more calm, collected, level-headed. So in just a few minutes' time, this update shall begin. I'm going to reboot the game at that point. I'll pop back in as we are across the street, starting to do our capture spree with incense and lures, see how many of these new species that we can pick up. So I might be doing too much face cam for this part. It is getting dark out, and didn't have the best weather today. You can see, well, I don't mind the snow, but it's not the best for walking around and all that. So I'll probably just do my little half-hour thing over there and end it off for the day. But we see already there is a new species. Lures and incense should lure that in nicely. So we're going to go ahead and say hi to Delibird. I also heard something about Delibird. I don't know if it's true or not, but we'll find out. So I'm going to go across, do the lures, do the incense, and I'll see if I can record as much face cam as possible. But if not, enjoy this catching montage of potentially new species in Pokemon GO. It's also pretty windy out tonight here too, but just look at the nice white blankets of snow. Doesn't that look lovely? I like it. As I say, I'm a fan of the snow. I'm kind of ruining the landscape with my footprints right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so let's start things off with a lure here. Actually, let's spin it up first, see what we can get. Got a gift, awesome stuff. And right away drop this lure. Will we get to see Snover right away? Because it's still on the nearby. In fact, let's use an instance immediately as well. And see what we can spawn up. I'm going to head to that other stop just down behind the Carlton Community Center and place another lure. So that should give us, hopefully, a decent amount of Pokemon showing up. Come on, show us something. We see, wow, Shelter and Weedle? That's amazing. It's not even a shiny. So let's see how well these ones fight us. As I say, the lure and incense Pokemon tend to break out a lot. They basically steal your items from you, which is not really the fairest thing ever. But let's try not to complain about that. Let's just enjoy the holiday season and the beautiful, look at the scenery. It's so gorgeous. All right, enough of that nonsense. We got a Shelter, which is not good. Let's get a Weedle. And we're just going to move on to the other stop, drop the lure as soon as possible to get that many more Pokemon showing up for us. So right away we lured this one up and we got a Delibird. Now I think I've heard the shiny can appear in the wild now too. So let's test this. I want to see something. Somebody told me something kind of unique happens if you catch Delibird this season. I don't know if it's going to be true. Hopefully we can make this catch to find out. It is windy. Don't know if I mentioned that yet, but if you can't hear it yet, you probably can now. Let's back away from the wind a little bit. All right, come on. Don't Delibird. I want to lure and incense spawn Pokemon. Don't you love them? Let's get this Sneasel over here. That's not spawned from a lure. This should be a nice regular catch. All right, I'll pop back in with hopefully another capture. All right, our first Santa Hat Pikachu of the season. I believe they can You see its ear or its hat just move? What was that? I wonder if that indicates anything. Okay, so we caught the Pikachu. I think they can be shiny, but I'm not sure exactly. So let's see here. Stat-wise, it's actually really strong, not bad. It's only 12 CP. All right, continuing onward. Delibird from the incense, I believe. This one's going to be an easier catch, I would assume. You know, I could use a barrier just to try to ensure the catch, but, you know, I could actually try to throw right if my thumb wasn't frozen right now. Great throw curveball. How can it break out of this? It is the Christmas season, Delibird. I'm telling you, if I don't catch one of you guys on screen, I'm probably going to stop trying to catch it all week long. All month long, actually. I believe you're here till the 2nd. There we go. Now, let's see if what I heard is true. Oh, it's a weather boost too, I didn't even realize. Nope, not true at all. I heard, unless it's going to come in later, that catching a Delibird gives you an item, like it's supposed to bring a little present to you. Apparently, that is a complete lie. So thanks to my friend who told me that. But, I don't know, maybe it's just kind of random, it'll happen later on. Alright, anyway, back to the other lure, see if we can get a Snover to show up. The lure and incense session is now complete, and I think I've come to a little bit of a decision on this game. Anytime I plan to use a lure or an incense in this game, I'm probably going to save myself some time and effort. I'll just toss it out, throw out 30 Pokeballs, 25 berries, because that's about the only effect I get from lures and incense in Pokemon Go. I know, I said I wasn't going to complain about it, but the fact that pretty much every Pokemon that spawns from a lure or incense has an artificially increased attack rate, dodge rate, breakout rate, and flee rate, as well as capture rate, is ridiculous. So I'm going to continue to point out the flaws of lures and incense until Niantic decides to fix the glaring problem that there is with those items. Anyways, I did not, sadly, get a Snover to show up. It's just down the street, but I'm like, you know what? It's getting colder out there. I'm going to have plenty of time to catch the new species when I'm around the Uptown area tomorrow with all those Pokestops and all those Pokemon spawns. So I am a patient person. I don't need to rush into that. But we did catch, what did we get for our session here? A lot of ice types and a lot of kind of random other types in there as well. But that's kind of cool, you know, got some Stardust at least, I guess. But tomorrow we might also get to jump in on one of the new Heatran level 5 raids and see what we can get for that. Wonder if we'll make the capture on that, if we can accomplish one of those raids tomorrow. So that's going to wrap things up for tonight. I'm getting ready for a live stream later on this evening, which has already happened based on when you're watching this video, but some more trainer battles in Pokemon Go, which are pretty cool. Alright, but I'll come back momentarily as I hit the Uptown area for some more encounters and possibly a Heatran raid. A new day is upon us. The sun is coming up nicely on the horizon behind the houses, and it's time to go to the Uptown area, prepare for my class, but we got about an hour beforehand. I'm going to try to find some of these new species. I know Snover, of course, is around. We did see that on the nearby. I've heard that there's at least one more possible species you might find in the wild here, which is pretty timely for the holiday season, and hopefully we'll bump into that and we'll find that to show you folks in the video. Right now I got a bus to catch in just a few minutes, so I will catch up with you once we hit the Uptown area. So here we are, back in the nice big Uptown area, and ain't no Snover. What's the deal? Of course, there's none anywhere near the Pokestops, but there could be some areas where Pokemon do tend to spawn that are not near a stop. Might find a Snover there. One thing I kind of noticed, though, there's a Stantler in the area. We just saw one here inside the mall. I wonder if they put Stantler in because it's like a reindeer, you know, Santa Claus, Christmas time, ho ho ho, all that jazz. Maybe. But I want to go to the first Pokestop of the day and spin it up because we got an incubator. Yep, starting now. Your first spin of the day, until I think January 2nd, gives you a free one-use incubator. Now, since these 7-kilometer eggs are kind of the special thing, this particular event, I'm probably going to use these free incubators just on those 7-kilometer eggs, just to speed up the hatching of those kind of Pokemon. And right now, I am incubating one from before the event, about 1.6 to go on that. The one right here, that is from before the event as well, so I'm going to wait until my current one hatches. I'll open up another gift, possibly from a faraway gift from one of you folks, so I can get a nice distance on trading if need to be. And I'll start incubating that one with that disposable incubator we just picked up. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to keep maneuver and see if I can find a Snover or another potential new species in Pokemon Go. And I totally forgot that we have a double candy event going on right now as well, too, so I just peanut buried a wild weasel that I encountered. Got 12 candy for it, which is good, because I need more candy for evolution for those guys. All right, we have a Delibird here. Oh, come on. And a Santa Hat Pikachu. I'm going to grab these and continue on looking for more new species. Where's the Snover at? And the boardwalk this morning is looking less like a boardwalk and more like a board slip and slide, if you ask me. Careful out there walking, folks, if it's snowy and icy in your area. Well, our 7-kilometer egg is now hatching up, of course, from before the event, so what could this be again? Maybe a shiny. I love my luck. My luck is amazing. Anyway, at least it's a 100% Geodude, right? No, it's not even that. Alright then. However, this does allow us to open up another gift. First of all, the other 7K from before the event. We're going to pop that in the regular incubator. Right there. And now let's go to my friends list and open up a far distant gift. Let's go with friendship level in reverse, because I like to try to open up the gifts from older. Oh, there we go. That's the way I want to sort it. Gifts not from older, from people I've got a lower connection with to try to help boost them up. So we have Nikki Love 1. Do we get an egg out of the gift from the San Francisco, California, United States? What is that? There's not even a location on this. Is this an actual gift, I wonder? It counts. There's an egg from San Francisco, California. Alright. That's gotta be a Snover, right? No, I don't know. We'll find out eventually. I might be able to do the walking. Here, I'll send you a gift as thank you for that. I might be able to do the walking today during my breaks and such, and we'll see what we can get once I toss you into the incubator. Like I say, I'll be using the free ones each day to try to incubate these and try to keep a nice steady flow of the 7-kilometer egg Pokemon coming. Okay, so on the nearby, we don't see any Snover. What is the deal? Hello. There's a Heatran that's still hatching out of that egg. I've only got 15 minutes before my class begins, so I don't have time to go do that, but there's bound to be more throughout the day, so hopefully I'll pop back in a little bit, and we'll see if we can take a Heatran, if we can get a group together. Okay, now I see one on the nearby. That's not too far away. Let's go find ourselves a Snover here in Pokemon GO. Well, here at the Imperial Theater, where Snover is supposed to be showing up, I don't see it. There's a way I can get around in behind, perhaps. There's construction going on, so probably not, but I'm going to wait and see if it shows up here. Well, I know sometimes some of the Pokemon here spawn in behind the Imperial Theater, so let's see if we can wander this way, avoid the construction going on, and get it to show up for us. Alright, there we go. I'm in behind. Not sure if I can actually stay here for long, but we've got Snover. Nice weather boost. Look at the size of Snover. What the heck? This thing's huge. Alright, new species. Eat yourself a nice golden raspberry. It's huge, but the catch circle is tiny, comparatively. That's weird. Alright, we got... Oh, come on. Don't be like this, Snover. It took me forever to find you, man. And this is a male. You can tell the difference between male and female Snover by the number of white stripes on the body. If it has the middle stripe being white, it's a female. Middle stripe being brown, it is a male. So we got us a nice male Snover added to our Pokedex. I'm going to get away from the construction. And let's check your stats. Its weather boosted is decent. Attack is good. So not great for our first catch, but of course, as you know with me, or if you don't know with me, I like to get 5 of a species before choosing which one to use as a main team member. Alright, but let's check the old Pokedex. Is my volume even up? No, you didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry, folks. Pokedex, let's go down to the Sinnoh region and find Snover, the frost tree Pokemon. In the spring, it grows berries with the texture of frozen treats around its belly. I've never seen that happen. But, new addition to our Pokedex right there. I'm going to stay on the hunt for some more Snover throughout the area, and any other new species that might pop up, I'll show you that as well. Well, the day is complete, and sadly, no Heatran raids are going on that we could jump in on and try to take down, but there's always tomorrow. Right now, we're waiting a moment, because the eggs should be hatching pretty soon, both 7-kilometer eggs. We'll see what we get out of those. Might get one of the new species, perhaps. And there's something else, kind of cool, that I'll show you that we're going to do for a little bit as well. But it all hinges on those eggs hatching, so give us a moment until they are ready to roll. Well, apparently the game, in all of its infinite wisdom, decided today that that gym to my house is not 0.1 kilometer away. I'm out walking again. Awesome stuff. Let's hatch those eggs and get inside. So since we're out and about walking, let's grab a Snorunt kind of quick. Now the shiny is in the game. In fact, I saw on my friends list, one of my friends had recently just caught the shiny Snorunt, so it is out there. Interestingly enough, soon the female Snorunt will be able to evolve into Frostlass. If you happen to get yourself a shiny, hopefully it'll be female, that gives you the option of Glalie or Frostlass you want as a shiny. You are decent. Okay, can we hatch those eggs now? No? Really? Still walking. Apparently that 0.1 kilometers had to be a reboot of the game for it to kick in. Let's see what we get for all of our troubles. I don't know if this is the one that is from before the event or during, but could be either. We've got a Togepi. What kind of stats are we looking at? I'm still trying to choose a decent Togepi to become a Togekiss for the team. Really strong, you're not the one. You're not even max top tier. Alright, this one has to be the new egg, right? We're getting shiny Azurill. Wait, we're getting, I don't know. Back in the day, that was a big deal, hatching one of those. Right now, not so much. Anyways, stat-wise, only really strong. My luck is amazing in this game, I tell ya. Alright, anyway, those are hatched up. I'm going to open some gifts in a little bit, and we'll add, you know what, let's do it right now. Hang on. We'll claim those in a little bit. I think we get Lantern or Execute for that. Let's go ahead and pop open some gifts from far away. Let me scroll down a little bit. We'll find maybe a couple of you folks on our friends list here. Got this from my buddy Burger Sama down in, well, let's find out. I was going to say Texas. I knew it was. I just didn't want to say it and be wrong. Turns out I'm right. Of course, you'll have my word to go for on that, or go on for that. There we go. But anyway, the El Mariachi statue art. It's a pretty fancy looking man down there. Let's see if we can get an egg from the gift. And indeed we do. That is one egg. I want to fill up another 7-kilometer egg, even though we can only hatch one per day if I'm using the disposable incubators we're getting during the event. But I like to keep 2 just for the heck of it. The idea is, by having 2 spaces constantly dedicated to the 7-kilometer eggs, that leaves 7 spaces for the others, and just superstition, I guess. If I go too many eggs on either side, like the 7Ks or otherwise, I might miss out on some potential decent hatches. Anyway, this is from a local. I'm going to keep that for now. I believe Peter Oakes is from a distance. You are from Brantford, Ontario, Canada. The Brantford Lion Foundation, dated 1892. That's some history. Truly a beautiful, though non-functioning fountain. Oh, why you gotta throw that in there? Just let people assume. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Anyways, let's get ourselves an egg. Very cool. A fellow Canadian egg. Are we going to find anything from the Canadian region? Can I find a Pachirisu? I don't think so. I don't think they're in the eggs, unfortunately. Alright, so with that done, let's first of all pop into some news here. They have announced, as we were all expecting, to crush January Community Day with Totodile. Mark your calendars for January Community Day. It's going to be January 12th, which is that a Saturday or a Sunday? I don't know. Featuring the water-type Pokemon Totodile during the second weekend of January. Okay. Let's see. Totodile will appear more frequently. Lure modules last for 3 hours. Evolve Croconaw into Feraligatr during the event or up to 1 hour afterwards to get Hydro Cannon. We know it's going to be Hydro Cannon. They're keeping it secret. A special move. What else is it going to be? Also, check this out. Bonuses. 4 times incubator effectiveness. Have we ever had 4 times incubator effectiveness in the past? I don't seem to think that we have. That's very nice. Alright, so a little bit more news to talk about here. First of all, I did happen to get another EX Raid Pass. Yes, I did. For December 28th, which is once the Attack Form Deoxys is coming into the game. So I'll be able to check out Attack Form Deoxys after Christmas this season. Very awesome stuff. I gotta find someone to invite. Also, another thing to mention, I did transfer a Pokemon to my friend Monkey Queen Forever's Pokemon Let's Go game. Sounds creepy. We've got the mystery box now available. So, from what I've heard, the mystery box is a lot more effective now. I think it spawns double the Meltan that you normally would get before. If you get 10 first time, now I think you get 20. Not only that, we're getting double the catch candy for the next few days. Plus, I have a fair amount of Pinap berries stored up to get a lot of Meltan candies from this mystery box. So let's take a quick little look at what we are at to start with. Where's my Meltan? Are you still in the gym? No, you got knocked out earlier, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Alright, so I have 94 Meltan candy right now. I'm going to go and grab a seat, grab something to eat. I'm going to pop open that mystery box. I'll come back afterwards and I'll show you all the Meltan that we've caught and plus what candy we're at. If we do get 20, and I think they said you get 20, at 12 candies each, if I Pinap berry each of them, 20 times 12, you're looking at 240 candy. Plus another 2 for every Meltan I transfer, because you do get double candy for transferring as well. That's a nice bonus to getting close to Melmetal. Alright, so without any further ado, let's pop back in just a moment and see what we're at beyond the 94 candies that we currently have for Meltan. Thus, the mystery box has been used up once again, so we have to wait another whopping 7 days before we can use it again. But we did really, really good. So let's take a look at a whole bunch of Meltan that we got. That ain't bad. We're currently sitting at from 94, I believe it was, up to 322 Meltan candies. So we're only 78 away from evolving. That's still a lot of kilometers to walk, so you know what? It's probably going to wait until my next Meltan box, my mystery box, to get more Meltan. I'm patient. We'll get that in about a week's time. So that's going to be it for the Meltan hunting, but I'll show you this here. Since I did catch a number of Snover in the wilderness today, wilderness being, middle of the uptown area. Anyway, I have finally selected a decent one right here. We're going to name him Bumble. He has top tier capabilities. He's got best quality. His HP and attack are both really strong. Pretty good. Now, the thing about Pokemon such as Snover and its evolution Abomasnow, I believe they have the most possible weaknesses in Pokemon. Grass and Ice type. I think they have 7 weaknesses total. Grass is weak to fire, bug, poison, flying, and... is that it? I think. Hang on, I gotta test my knowledge here. Fire, bug, flying, poison. It's also weak to ice, that's right, but ice also resists itself, so that's neutral. So those 4 weaknesses, but ice also has additional weaknesses to rock fighting, and steel. 7 weaknesses. So, I mean, yeah, granted, a grass ice type is not the most effective Pokemon. My volume's not even up, is it? There we go. But it's a new species, it's a new Pokemon to add to our team, and I'm doing it. So I gotta get some more candy for evolution. I mean, technically, as you see, I do have the 54 candy. I only need 50 for evolution. But you know me, I gotta wait and get 100 candy for power up first and foremost, and then get the 50 candy for evolution. But with this event going on for double candy, that's not gonna be a problem, most definitely. Also, I forgot to mention too, but all those Meltan, I don't think any of them were really good stat-wise, so I'm going to probably transfer all 20 that I got, and I think it was 20. So at 2 candy for each transfer, because you do get double candy for transferring, that's another 40 candy already, so we'll be at 362 Meltan candies. Very nice. But I guess that's all there is to go over for this particular part of the video, but I want to come back, record a bit more tomorrow, and see if we can get Heatran raid completed. Or if not, at least see if we can get some more raids done, because I think it might be about time to finally crack into the old item bag here and make use of these Sinnoh Stones that have been just filling up the bag by doing some raids with some of our Sinnoh evolution capable Pokemon and getting a victory for them under their proverbial belt. Alright, all that being said, it's time for me to sign off for the moment, but I'll come back in just a little bit to show you the next leg of our Pokemon GO adventures for the 2018 holiday festivities here in Pokemon GO. We're now into the morning of Thursday, the 20th of December, and no raids in the area that we can solo. There's one hatching after my class begins, so I'm going to keep my eye peeled throughout the day for my breaks and such, see if we can do any raids then, and see if we can get a Heatran raid when there's more people around. I see one of them's waiting, but it's pretty early, it's cold, people probably don't want to be out here doing that, as I've learned. Anyways, right now, first priority is going to be restocking Pokeballs, because I have gone down to, well, I went down below 100 last night. I like to wait till I stock back up to 200 before catching everything I see, but when I see things like a Snover that I need candy for now, we go for the catch. Peanut Berry, double the candy for the event up until I think the 22nd. There's going to be a nice 12 candy for Bumble. Now, when I was doing some of my training last night, didn't get a Sinnoh Stone, but I noticed around the corner, another new species did pop up. It was a Finneon, which was kind of cool. I didn't know they were in the game, and I like when they do that. They put new species in, and they don't tell you every new species that's coming in, so you learn as you go. Yes, Finneon is in the game. We might find one of those today. And that was our first catch of the day, if you just noticed, which means today's going to be my research breakthrough day, once I can complete one task. That's going to transfer you for the extra candy. I'm now over 100,000 Stardust as well, so I'm getting close to the point I'm going to start powering things up again, start getting some more attacks for Pokemon. I'm excited. It's almost like Christmas in December. Alright, so let's spin this up. And what is our first new task of the day? Wait, let's get all of our items too. Actually, this is not bad. We're going to get a nice boost of Pokeballs back. we did get that disposable incubator to start off our first spin of the day. The task is to battle in a gym. Nah, I don't need the nano berries, but let's go ahead and incubate the 7-kilometer egg. And I'm going to try by the end of the video to have this hatched up so we can see what Pokemon during this special event will we happen to get. Alright, anyways, maneuvering on for more research, more items, and maybe more species. If anything does pop up along the way, I will show you that. In about 20 seconds, we got ourselves a Heatran raid popping up. I got my crew with me here from the old class. Let's check this hatch out, guys. 10 seconds. And some other local Team Valors took my gym from me. I got coins at least. So I know we got some more people up there to take it on. Ready? Here it goes. And there it is, the new legend in Pokemon Go. 44,000. Double weak to ground though, so we do have a good advantage in that sense. Let's get up there and tackle it down. So we do have a group here taking it on. We got 5 seconds, 2 seconds now to jump in. What do we got? 11 people. So I think we got this. I'm actually leading with Rocksteady, our Rhydon, for a particular reason. I'll explain that in a little bit, which you might realize. It might have something super effective against rock, however. What's it going for? Ow, that hurts. Okay, let's switch out immediately. What was that? Whatever that was, that hurt. It might have actually been something super effective, maybe Metal Claw. Let me see. It's got Iron Head. That's what it was. Okay. All right, Groudon comes in. Go for the Earthquake. Man, would you stop? Ease up a bit. Oh, well, it's already almost half down, so we're doing great. Rocksteady, get out of there. Actually, we resist Iron Head with our water type here. Skippy comes in, and we got 2 options, Surf or Earthquake. Earthquake, definitely the better option. Double super effective. And not much more to be said. Just mash, mash, mash. We got this. Let's go Surf right now. Get some water effectiveness here. Switch over to Kent. We have some fighting type moves. I think we got Counter and Focus Blast. And we can also take those Iron Heads as well for Fire's resistance to Steel. What else do we have in here? Usually I bounce around to see what other Pokemon are in here. I'm just kind of too hyped up to get this defeated and captured. Hang in there, Kent. Yeah, I got this. You can't do it. Wait, that sounds like can't do it. You can do it. Good job, everybody! So Heatran is down. That does clear all of my research tasks too. I had to do 2 to battle in a raid. 1 was to win a level 3 or higher. Now, the moment of truth. Do we get to do the capture? I can't speak. Charge TM. I like it. 9 rare candies. I love those as well. Haven't gotten as many rare candies lately as I would have liked, but that is definitely a nice little batch. So, I would have had the gym bonus if certain people hadn't knocked out Meltan, but whatever, got 13 balls to work with. How big is this guy? It might be a good distance away, based on this. I think it's supposed to be pretty large. First throw. No, it's actually pretty close, okay. It likes to fight, too. This one's putting up a bit of a fight, indeed. Alright, now, if I don't get the catch, okay, whatever. At least I got some good items and cleared out some tasks. And this does lead to something else I want to do that's been a little bit on the back burner, let's say. But let's wait for it. He actually looks really small. I thought Heatran, I should say he, it could be a female too, but I thought Heatran was a lot bigger than this. Could be mistaken, however. Alright. As long as I can land all the balls, though, I can't really be too upset. It is supposed to have a hard capture rate to begin with. I have decided, however, based on some Lugia encounters this past weekend, when Lugia and Ho-Oh were around, Silver Pinap Berries, for me at least, do not have any effect on legendary Pokemon. Both Lugia that I fought and used Silver Pinaps on, I used like 30 total throughout the day. Not a single Lugia of the 2 that I fought were caught. So I'm going to say Silver Pinaps, for me, do not work for legendaries. However, the Gold Raspberry has come through in the past. Alright, well, we got 8 left to go. Come on. What do you think, folks? Let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm going to catch it, or is this a lost cause, at least for the time being? There are going to be many more Heatran up until, I think, January 15th, they are in the game for. Stop double shaking. I mean, okay, if you're going to break out, just get it over with so I can move on to the next throw. But then, on the flip side, whenever it breaks out immediately, that's when I kind of snap as well. It's like, you didn't even shake once. So I just can't win when the ball doesn't catch. See right there, you can't even give me one shake. I'm just going to complain no matter what, basically. And that wasn't even a nice or great throw. I need to get the fiddlehead more angled back here, I think, to make it, you know, realize where it's at. There we go. We see the fiddlehead nice in the background. How many balls we got? 5 left. Come on, give me some cheers, folks. Cheer me on down in the comments. I'm sure hitting the like button will help as well, too, right? That's how that works. Okay. Man, I've got 4 left. Come on, Heat Train, you're my buddy. Work with me here. Great throw. There's not even anything to say right now. It's just a matter of waiting for the moment to throw the ball. Wait. I'm going to wait for a smaller circle, I think. That'll probably do if I can land it. Yep, great throw, curve, golden res. It's about the best we're going to get on it, I'm saying. I don't want to risk missing the excellent throw. Come on, get that circle small and do your attack, buddy. Give me that moment to throw. Or sit there and stare at me, that works too. I'm going to throw. I'm going to throw it off. I'm going to go for a nice, and that's going to make it all confused. It's not going to know what to do. It's going to stay in that premier ball. This is my last chance here, last ball. Come on, Heatran. All right, we got the nice throw. Does it shake more than the half shake? Oh, I didn't get the first Heatran. It Heatran away from me. Someone's glitched out. Someone else didn't catch it either. Heatran's just being a big old jerk for everybody. Well, at least we got some cool items out of it, though. Let's get out of here. Actually, we're not leaving just yet, because I just got my breakthrough box. Let's see if we can get an actual legendary that wants to work with us. Let's see. So far I've got Moltres and... what else did I get? I think Articuno was first. I got Moltres. What do we see from this one? Got nice 2,000 Stardust, first of all. 3 more rare candies. Excellent. And... do we see the other legendary bird, maybe? No, we see Entei. Okay. That was what I thought I was going to get last time, wasn't it? Alright, so I'm at 150 Pokeballs. I'm just going to cut back in once we make the catch, and I'll show you how many it took to catch this particular legendary. Anyways, let's do something actually amazing. We're now going to pop into our Pokemon, since we did complete our raid with one particular guy here. I think the time has come... where are you at? Rocksteady, right here. We have the Sinnoh Stone. We got the candy to do this. He earned himself this right. It's evolution time into Rhyperior. We got plenty of these Sinnoh Stones to go through. So, again, I forgot to check the CP. You guys can see that on the video, however. Let's see what we get up to. I just saw Brighter 49. He showed me, was it 3,700, I think, Rhyperior? A lucky one, too, with really good stats. Pretty decent. Now, look, he doesn't even fit on the screen. This is crazy. I think when they fixed the size, they over-fixed it. Alright, so you have 26, 29. Let's see what your, well, reminder to you folks what the stats are like. Battle with the best with max HP. Now let's check the Pokedex for our new addition. All the way down here into the Sinnoh region, near the end, I'm sure. Right here. Rhyperior, the Drilla Pokemon. It puts rocks in... what? I thought you said it puts holes in rocks. No. It puts rocks in holes in its palms and uses its muscles to shoot them. Geodude are shot at rare times. Now, I know what it means. It shoots them out, you know, on occasion, but it almost sounds like it's saying Geodude sometimes gets shot at rare times. You know, gets hit. Anyway, whatever. We have a Rhyperior now on the team. That might not be all the raiding that we're going to do today to get some more evolutions, perhaps. So, we'll stay tuned, or you can stay tuned and see. Ah, Krogunk. There's a Krogunk. It's too far away. I gotta get back to class. But we'll do some more catching in a little bit if new species can pop up after class is done for the day. Well, class is out for the day. The sun is starting to set off in the distance there. So not too much more we're going to do for right now. There is a nice little level 1 raid happening in about 16 minutes. I think that might be something to do for some of our Pokemon for some evolutions. Speaking of evolutions, let's take a look here. We're going to get some more candy from this Snover. I'll show you how we're doing with our Snover candy. Unless it breaks out, runs away on me. My luck hasn't been super amazing lately, but there we go. We got that catch. Uh-oh. Volume's low again. I always forget to turn the volume up. Alright, anyways. I have 176 Snover candies right now. Definitely enough for evolution. I'm concerned that our Snover Bumble might not be strong enough to handle a level 1 raid. Definitely not going to solo it, I'll say that much. But at 416, we can try to get some damage off with the Powder Snow and the Stomp, and then switch out to another one of our Pokemon that are going to help out in the raid. So let's go do that in a little bit, see how many Pokemon does it take to take this thing down, and then get into some, perhaps, Sinnoh Stone evolutions for some of those species. Well, it's not going to be a particularly glamorous battle, but Magikarp is back in the raids, everybody! Shouldn't be too hard to take down. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a complete win and some evolutions. With a little help from Kume the Murkrow, we do take down the Magikarp. Do we happen to see a shiny Magikarp? I mean, I've already got plenty of them. I've caught 4 shiny Magikarp, actually, throughout all my adventures here in Pokemon GO. I will not say no to a 5th one, but I highly doubt we're going to get it. Let's just get this capture, get some Stardust, get a little bit of experience points as well. Should I? Nah, I'm not going to pin that Berry. I'm going to save them for more Snover and other new species of Gen 4. We've got plenty of Magikarp candies as it is. Plus, we're getting 6. For getting this catch if we do. Why can't you be like that, Heatran? Nice simple catch, first ball. Alright, let's check the stats on this. I'm not sure what a perfect one would be. That one's not bad, however. Alright, now, let's go right ahead, not waste any more time. We've got some Sinnoh Stones we want to use, or at least one Sinnoh Stone. First of all, for the win that Bumble fought so hard to get. Didn't quite pull it on his own here. Let's go ahead and evolve up. I wonder what attacks we're going to get. Now, 416, I did quickly take a look at the number just before evolution. So going from 416 all the way to, make sure the volume's up nice and loud here. Abomasnow is here with its 7 type weaknesses, but it's a new species. And let's see what attacks you are working with. So from 416, the CP goes up to 857, so over doubled actually. Just remind you the stats here. Battle with the best, HP and attack are really strong. We got Razor Leaf and a Blizzard. And can get a new attack for a lot of Stardust and candy. Not right now, thank you. And let's go ahead and find Kume. And finally get ourselves a nice Honchkrow. I think I have enough candy to evolve. 3,700. Should be plenty to work with. Wait. Let's just remind you the stats here. Kume is really strong with really strong defense. Alright, let's do this. I do want to use more Sinnoh Stones, but I want to wait and make it more of an epic moment. I want to win a raid with the Pokemon, which, with all the level 1s that we can take on, level 2s possibly as well, that's not going to be too hard to accomplish. But here's our nice, red, colorful winged Haunch Crow. Kume, oh, the Haunch Crow is here. And then only took 100 of my candies. I was so close to 4,000. Not that it matters. Alright, we got Snarl. You got Psychic? I don't know if I'm going to keep Psychic. I might want to get a charged TM. Actually, I have charged TMs right now, just to show you here. I think I got 3 for the time being. Normally, I've been really quick to wanting to use them up to get new moves. But I'm actually going to start waiting until I can give a Pokemon a second charged move, because I do have a list of Pokemon attacks that I want to teach to some of my species, but I can save the TM and teach them a new move, so I want to get everyone double moves as I get the Stardust to do so. I might get the charged attack that I want by teaching them a new move, so I'm going to hang on to those for the time being. Alright, let's go over to... Oh, wait a minute, 30 Pokemon from the Sinnoh Pokedex. I didn't realize I didn't have that yet. Alright, well, let's go to our Pokedex, speaking of which, and see what these new species are all about. First of all, we got ourselves the Abomasnow, which I'm assuming right here. No, that's Weavile. There we go. Abomasnow, the frost tree Pokemon. It lives a quiet life on mountains that are perpetually covered in snow. It hides itself by whipping up blizzards, just like the attack we have. That's right, isn't it? Can't remember. Anyway, we also got ourselves Haunch Crow. Haunch Crow, the big boss Pokemon. Its goons take care of most of the fighting for it. The only time it dirties its own hands is in delivering a final blow to finish off an opponent. Well, that kind of worked out, too. Murkrow came in just to finish off Magikarp, so, I mean, that makes sense. Alright, now, don't know if there's any more raids we can take on. I see my friend Heatran over there. I'm leaving Heatran over there, but I'll see if there's any more level 1s, perhaps. Otherwise, I'm going to wander and see, can I find any new species? I do know Skorupi. Actually, we saw Skorupi in the area when we were taking on that Heatran, but I decided Heatran's more worth it. Turns out, kind of wasn't. But I also saw, of course, a Finneon in the nearby on my... in my neighborhood, at home, actually. There was one more I heard about. What was it? What was that, actually? I'll see you later. I'm going to get out of here. And so, as the sun has finally set upon our fair city, we are hatching up this nice 7-kilometer egg. This is during the event. Let's see what luck has in store for me today. I was hoping for something good, but of course I get that, because why not, right? But, okay, well, whatever. Got some good Stardust out of that. I'm trying to take my bad luck in stride. It's obvious now I'm not meant to have nice things in the game, so, I mean, okay, just gotta accept it. That's my life. That's my role. Hopefully, my bad luck is helping you folks with your good luck. Really strong, with strong HP, so not even a good why not. Alright then. Anyways, that did complete a task. Let's get this claimed. Hatch an egg, I believe that would be Lantern or Execute. It is an Execute, indeed. Okay, that ball landed. I don't know what this game's trying to tell you. Was there anything else to demonstrate right now? I don't think so. I'm not finding any new species in the wild up here, so I think I'm going to call it a day, head back on home for the evening, and kind of recap what has happened during the day today. Ooh, battle with the best with max HP. Kind of good, but we already got a pretty good Execute as it is. Yeah, so nothing new on the nearby. There's a few spots around here that do not have Pokemon, or sorry, no Pokestops near the Pokemon, so I'll see if I can find some species there, but if not, I'll meet up with you once again when I'm back in my home neck of the woods. Okay, well, just over here, we see another new species, Croagunk, just out here by the Center Beam Place sculpture. Alright, let's get this catch here, if possible. I don't think it's weather boosted. It was cloudy a moment ago, so poison was boosted, but actually fighting was as well. But it switched to partly cloudy, so I don't know if we'll get a good weather boosted Pokemon out of this or not, but let's see. New species, Croagunk. That was one I couldn't remember that someone said was also added to the Christmas update. Alright, stat-wise, room for improvement. Okay. Let's see what you can get. Poison Sting Sludge Bomb. It only takes 50 candy for evolution. Nice. Let's check the old Pokédex, of course. See what Croagunk is all about. Here we see Croagunk, the Toxic Mouth Pokemon. Inflating its poison sacs, it fills the area with an odd sound and hits flinching opponents with a poison jab, or Brock. Alright, so, new species added. Let's keep wandering a little bit. My bus comes in about 10 minutes, but there might be something in the west side of town. New species for that particular area, perhaps. Let's find out. So I do believe that's probably the best place to end off this video. There's still more to be done in Pokemon Go for the holiday event for 2018, but this video is actually pretty long as it is, so what I'm going to do, of course, next couple days, leading up until Christmas, of course, I'm going to be doing some more catching, looking for more species in the wild, find some more Krogunk to add to our team to choose a good one, and there's still Finneon out there, there is still Skorupi out there, still many more Pokemon to be found, and more raids to be done. Maybe I'll finally get a Heatran, I don't know, but we'll find out. But we won't find out in a feature-length video because I think the next little bit, I'll just kind of take it easy for Pokemon Go, and anything that I do happen to accomplish, I'll be sharing on my other social media. Got Twitter, got Instagram, Discord, those are all linked in the description if you want to follow me on either of those, or all three if you like. But if you want to stay tuned to the channel for some more Pokemon content other than Pokemon Go, we got, what do we got? Pokemon Conquest live stream series going on. We got Pokemon White starting to wind down a little bit. We're almost done post-game. We got live streams, of course, as well on the channel, so stay tuned for those. To do so, you can subscribe today and get caught up on all the Pokemon adventures that I happen to go on. You can also join as a member now if you want to help support the channel and support myself and get some cool members exclusive perks for yourself. But I guess that's going to wrap things up. Let me know how things are going for you as far as the holiday event. Have you gotten your Heatran yet? Have you gotten multiple Heatran yet? Have they been nice enough to stay in your Premier Balls for you? I hope so. As I say, hopefully me experiencing the bad luck puts more good vibes out there in the cosmos and helps everybody else out there for some better luck in your own adventures. I guess I'll have to take the hit for the good of humanity. But whatever. Anyway, let me know how things are going for you. And have you gotten any new shinies? Any really nice stat, 100% Pokemon maybe? So let me know how things are going for you in your neck of the woods. But it's time to go do a bunch of editing and prepare for my last day of class before our Christmas break for a couple of weeks, in which time I'll have so much more time to go do Pokemon going, but of course more content for you folks as well. And I guess enjoy Christmas since it's coming up too. But as I say, that's a wrap for today, so thank you folks again for tuning in and checking things out. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time. And if that next time is not before the big day, Merry Christmas to all who celebrate, Happy Holidays to those who don't, and whatever celebrating holidays you got coming up. I messed up the way I was trying to say that. You get the idea. Best wishes, one and all.